welcome to Caregiver Matters. I just wanted to speak briefly today about the need for sleep, or the tendency for Americans to be sleep deprived, and the fact that caregivers are probably even more sleep deprived than your average American. So even if we're going to bed at 11 o'clock and planning to sleep until 7, are we sleeping during that time, or are we worrying during that time, right? So it's just very important for caregivers to make sure that they're getting adequate amounts of sleep. Being sleep deprived can make caregiver stress worse, and having a lot of stress as a caregiver can make sleeping more difficult. So you see how these two things can kind of feed into each other. And then the opposite is also true. If you are getting enough sleep, that can help you manage your stress. If you can reduce your stress as a caregiver, then it's easier for you to get enough sleep. One of the main reasons why caregivers have so much stress is that they tend to put themselves last because there are so many demands on them that they just keep deferring all the things that they should be doing for themselves, right? And I've talked about this before. It's sort of like the oxygen mask on the plane. You have to put the mask on for yourself first before you can help somebody else. But most people who are caring for someone with dementia are the opposite. They're doing the opposite. They're taking care of the other person first, and they're not putting their own oxygen mask on at all. And while this might be manageable on a short-term basis with a condition like dementia, where you're talking about years of caregiving, it's not a good solution, and your health will suffer from it. So it's important, if you're having trouble sleeping, that you talk to your doctor about how maybe they can help you with sleep. Is it an environmental thing? Is it an anxiety level thing? Because there's medication for that. Is it bedtime practices that are not restful? Because you can fix those things. Is it that your bedroom itself is not a restful environment? Because you can fix that too. So figure out what it is that's contributing to your struggle with sleep. And then try to address it for your own sake, and for the sake of all the people that care about you. Because someday caregiving does end, and when it does end, you want to be continuing to live a happy, healthy life. And how do you get there from here to there if you don't take care of yourself and make sure you get enough rest? So take a little sleep inventory. Are you getting enough? Could you be getting more? What can you do to help yourself get more? There are lots of recommendations out there on the internet. Your doctor might have information on recommendations for improving your sleep, so I'm not going to bore you with all that. I can't do it in 3 minutes anyway. So I just wanted to bring it to your attention, how important sleep is. And I hope you're getting enough. So that's all I have to say today. Until we speak again, please take care of yourself, because you are the most important person in your life.